This channel is about performance. This channel is about building wealth. This channel is about making cash, getting that dough, getting it done. Today, I want us to look at 8 things or 8 goals you have to set for you to thrash every week. 8 things that you should do to make every week productive. The number one goal that you must have every week, you must have a health goal. I want you to think about your body the way you think about a fast car. The number one asset that will give you the foundation to build wealth, the foundation to get beyond borders. That one I stole from CNN. The foundation to build the life you want to do is that you have to get your health in order. You have to get in shape. In order for you to achieve your financial objectives, you can do your financial objectives if you're not able to sustain a 16-hour day. If you are out of shape, it is time for you to get into shape and get yourself together, get your mind fresh and alert. Remove clog from your mind, remove brain fog. I need you to have clarity in your mind. You gotta be sharp in order for you to build wealth. So the first goal that you must set at the beginning of every week, you must have a health goal. Whether is it eating better? Is it eating cleaner this week? It's important to sit down and decide how many calories do you want to take in this week. You have to be, listen, you're not going to build wealth if you are not as intentional with your health as you are intentional with your money. You have to get to a place where your health is as important as your money. I have done many meetings all over the world, and one of the things that I've begun to clearly learn is the fact that people trust guys who are in shape. People trust people who are in shape. You have more credibility. Now, this is not any hate speech to those of us who have a health journey that we are pursuing, or you have not yet reached your health goal and so on. This is an encouragement. Take this as an encouragement that a week is wasted if you don't have at the beginning of a week a health goal. So the number one goal that you need to set at the beginning of every week to improve your chances of building wealth is a goal that deals with your health. These are 3 things that you should do as far as your health goal is concerned. The first thing is, at the beginning of every week, you must commit to how many workouts are you going to put in this week. That is the first one. The second thing is, you must commit to how many meals and what are you going to eat this week. It is very important because that will begin to help you thrash out your health goals. And the last thing about your health goal is what is your eating plan for this week? Are you on a high calorie diet? Are you on a low calorie diet? Are you on a high carb, low protein diet? Are you doing intermittent fasting? By the time the week is starting, this week will be successful if you can get clarity on your health goal. The number 2 goal that you must set when you're starting the week, remember, this channel is all about performance. This channel is all about building wealth. This channel is all about dominance. This channel is about you coming to a place where you're expressing to the world the gift of your best self. The next target that you have to set, the number 2 goal that you have to have at the beginning of every week is a goal that deals with your education. What is your education objective for this week? It is very important that you're constantly improving your mind, because your mind is the fuel that sustains your performance. Your mind is the foundation that carries your performance. You're not going to outperform your thinking. Listen, sometimes it is difficult to be broke, but if you're broke, don't also be broke in your mind. If you're bankrupt, don't be bankrupt. So at the beginning of the week, it is very important that you have clarity on your health goal, but you also must have clarity on an education goal. That is a goal that deals with improvement of your thinking quality. That is a goal that deals with improvement of your knowledge quality. What masterclass are you targeting to do this week? The education goal, what the education goal does is that the education goals puts you at a place or at a positioning where you are currently improving your skills, where you are currently learning new things. I read a book, or was it a book or a blog post, about being the most interesting person in the room. Let me tell you, ultimately, if you're going to build wealth, you need contacts, because contacts are contracts, and contracts are your power, because contracts produce revenue. But contracts are given by people. and people gravitate towards people who have knowledge. So it is very important that every week you have a very clear goal of what is your education objective for this week. So is it a skill you're learning? Is it a masterclass you're completing? Is it a certificate you're enrolling into? There has to be an education goal for every week. Listen, for high performing individuals, if you don't have an education and mind empowering goal for the week, that week was lost. The number 3 goal, and this is very interesting because many of us don't do well here. The number 3 goal that you must set for every week, especially as an individual who's keen in building wealth, as an individual who's keen in performance, as an individual who wants to elevate, you want to level up in your life. The third goal that you must have every week is a goal that deals with expenses. How much money are you going to spend this week? Any week where you don't have clarity about your expenses for the next 7 days, that is a week where you are accelerating towards poverty. Listen to me. Every week has only 2 contributions to your wealth journey. That week is either accelerating you towards financial security and financial freedom, or that week is accelerating you towards poverty and obscurity. So you will have to use every week as an opportunity to thrash out our financial goals. And one of the best ways to do that is to crash our expense targets. What is your plan as far as expenses are concerned this week? Not every lunch at the office you should go to. You shouldn't go to every event, because this is how we are spending money that we don't have, and ultimately you find that you lost 6 months just because you are not faithful with the week. The number 3 goal that you must have for every week is an expense target. Remember, the entry door, which is income, must always be bigger than the exit door, which is your expenses, in order for you to make financial progress. The number 4 goal that you must have at the beginning of every week is a goal that deals with, now, I speak generally to 2 kinds of people. I speak to business people, I speak to career people. I believe with all my heart that both of these channels have immense potential to build wealth if they have been injected with strategy. So my friends over here, or my people over here who are career people, if you're looking at your week and you have already set your expense target, you've already set your health target, you've already set your education target, the number 4 goal that you must set at every week is a goal that deals with your career. You have to have at least 1 or 2 career objectives that you are setting every week. Are you having a meeting with the human resource manager to review your performance? Are you attending an event where you are doing networking? What career objective are you setting? Are you setting a meeting with your boss, for example, to discuss your progress? Are you setting a meeting with your mentor to discuss your progress and your next moves? It is very important that every week you have an objective that deals with the progression of your career. Now, the number 5 goal that you have to set at the beginning of every week is the goal that deals with relationships. One of the things that is very clear in your journey to building wealth, to becoming a high performance individual, to becoming somebody who's elevated and somebody who has leveled up their game, is the kind and quality of contacts that you have. Listen, what you need is capital, but primarily what you need more than capital for progress, what you need is relationships. What you need is contacts. What you need is contacts, because contacts are contracts, and contracts are revenue, and revenue is your power. The more contracts you have, the higher your capability, the higher your likelihood of closing contracts. You have to wake up on Monday morning or on Sunday afternoon, and in your brainstorming and you're sitting, when you're writing down your plan for the week, your mind must be, who has my money this week, guys? Who has my money? Who has my contract? Who do I need to call? Who do I need to speak to? Sometimes there could be objectives about initiating new relationships. Which networking event am I going for? Sometimes it could be maintenance of relationships. Sometimes it could be development of relationships. Sometimes it could be, who am I helping this week? Who am I gifting? Remember, for your important relationships, you want your name to have mind space in your most important relationships. And relationships take time and intentionality to cultivate. So you must have a goal that deals with which relationships am I going for this week, which relationships am I cultivating this week. Now, as a high performance channel, one of our biggest tools is the ability to be organized. And obviously then our number 6 goal, when at the beginning of the week, I don't know for you if that is Saturday evening, for me that's Sunday afternoon, for some of us is Monday early morning, whatever it may be, there has to be a goal about organization. It is very difficult to perform at a high level. It is very difficult to build wealth consistently if you are disorganized, if you have clutter in your mind, if you have clutter in your desktop, if you have clutter in your phone, you have clutter everywhere. A study was done about geniuses and high-performing individuals, and it was found that many individuals who perform highly are highly organized. They have decluttered their desktop. Their filing system is very clear. How they have organized their books, everything is where it's supposed to be. Have you ever wondered why firms or businesses, why they are called organizations? They are called organizations because they have deployed capital to get assets, and those assets have been organized in particular ways in order to achieve the profit or the bottom line objective. If you are going to have a successful week that brings you closer to your goals, then you need to have an organizational goal, an organizational objective. This objective sounds something like, is it declutter your closet? Is it declutter your kitchen? Is it declutter your desktop? Is it declutter your phone? Your phone could be hanging because you have 10 videos which are repetitive videos. Is it decluttering your contact list? My main message here is that every week you must have an objective that brings you to a place of clarity, to a place that it removes fog by decluttering your life. The number 7 goal that you must set this goal in order for you to have a productive week. Remember, I said this channel is about performance. This channel is about building wealth. This channel is about growing your true power. It's all about elevating your game. So you're not going to elevate your game if you don't have a personal growth target for every week. There has to be an objective. There has to be a goal that deals with your personal growth. There's a definition, I was just pulling it up here. There's a definition that I read early in the week, which I wanted to read for you today, that deals with personal growth. This guy argues that personal growth refers to the ongoing process of understanding and developing oneself in order to achieve one's fullest potential. Look at that. It's those activities that literally configure you to come to a place of your best self. He continues to argue here that personal development, personal growth deals with improving self-awareness, improving self-knowledge, improving skills, improving quality of life. Again, he argues that personal growth encompasses emotional, intellectual, spiritual, physical development. And he argues that the main drive for personal development is the desire to enhance one's abilities to overcome challenges and realize personal goals and aspirations. My friend, listen. This version of yourself is not ready for the type of success you desire. The type of wealth, the type of empire you want to build, you have to do serious work on yourself. Remember, you are the biggest asset that you have. How you manage this asset is exactly what is going to determine how best you are able to position yourself to achieve those lofty goals that you have set for yourself. Please comment on this video below which of these 8 goals stood out for you. Which one are you doing very well at? Which one are you doing so well at? What I'm going to do is that I'm going to attach a PDF for you with this note so that you're able to read, and then I'll give you a worksheet that is able to allow you to have 52 productive weeks. Listen to me. If you're going to perform, if you're going to build wealth, if you're going to come to your large place in a 52-week year, we are going to be productive in 52 weeks. We're not going to have 51 weeks. I don't want to have 30 weeks of productivity and 20 weeks of average. If we have 52 weeks this year, I'm going hard on every week, including the Christmas week. On that Sunday morning, I'll sit down and I'll plan my week, including how much money I'm going to spend on Christmas, because I'm clear with what kind of life I am building here. It was your boy, Stanislaus Agacho. Thank you very much for tuning in today.